Prior to our interview, ladies and gentlemen, PCO mentioned about a special letter that he carries around. Would you please be kind enough to share this with your viewers?
Yeah, of course. This was written in around 1995 by Jim Russ, which is a while ago. Jim, Jr. He says, "Carl, good things happen. Good things happen to good, dedicated people. Your time is coming soon. Be more ready than you've ever been, and your good given skills will take care of the rest." So I might have made a few mistakes along the way, but I don't think I lost my God-given skills, which if they thought I had some skills back then, I think that I improved all my other skills. I'm more feel more comfortable in front of a camera, more comfortable with the mic, more comfortable in different aspects of my life. I've got my life, I've had so much obstacles that it made me grow as a human being. And
you learn from mistakes.
Yeah, and I think I can bring that to the plate that I couldn't bring when I was younger. And if someone like the Boogeyman, popped out as a rookie at the age of 4 years old, and I remember at one point in time, John Laurinaitis, was on the phone with me. He was saying, "Carl, who do you think is going to be the biggest superstar here in the WWE?" And I didn't know what to say, and he told me the Boogeyman. So I feel with my skills, with my experience, with my knowledge, my potentials, everything that I've learned from this life and from this wrestling world, it could be a good, very, very good addition to a wrestling company.
You've wrestled a lot of matches, as we know. Who was your most difficult and most favorite opponent to work within the ring?
I will go with my favorite to work with was Bret the Hitman Hart. Because Bret was such a fine brain, to put a match together. There's no one else. They don't like each other, him and Shawn Michaels, but I think they're the best two as far as putting ideas together and to get a masterpiece. And Shawn used to, and he's calling himself the showstopper because he knew what he could do. It's pretty arrogant, but he was telling the truth, so many times try to beat that, like saying like nobody's gonna top his match off because, he was there. But Bret could have,
could have beat him.
Yeah, I mean, they were pretty equal, but I've had like maybe a couple of matches with Shawn, and I've had like maybe 40 or 50 matches with Bret, and
you could consider them the favorites.
3 and 4 pay-per-views with Bret, and Monday Night Raws a few times. So where the pressure is on, and when you have to perform, and you have to get the best out of you, and Bret could get the best out of me pretty easily. He made me look very good. So
it's like a dance.
Yeah. The other one, the one I don't like.
Yeah. The most difficult that you really, you don't consider him like, he's the least favorite.
Yeah, I have to go with Kevin Nash.
Kevin Nash.
Yeah, because he never did anything good for me in the ring or outside the ring, and I guess we just started on the wrong note, you know. It was just maybe he had like a made-up idea about myself right from the get-go when he came into this business, and he was surrounded by Shawn Michaels and other guys where I had heat with them, you know. We didn't like each other, and every time I was well, you know about the Montreal incident where I refused to lose against him, and what happened later on here, he came back in Montreal, broke his arm and snapped his arm, but it's just because, you know, I've been trying to get back into this world for a long time, and he was always like pretty hypocrite with me, you know, like he was always lying to me. I'm going to do this for you, or I'm going to do that for you. Well,
he doesn't come through.
Welcome, you know, we want to welcome you aboard, but the time you turn around, you know, you almost you have a few arrows picked in your back, so
that hit real hard.
Yeah.
If you have the opportunity to challenge someone that you've never faced before, who would you think that wrestler would be, and what kind of a match would you choose, and why?
What kind of a match?
Yeah.
I would go with me or against Dave Bautista or John Cena or Triple H or even Shawn Michaels. And it would have to be at the Olympic Stadium in Montreal. It would have to be for WrestleMania, of course.
Okay.
And that would be my match. That would be my pick, you know, a world title match in Montreal at the Olympic Stadium in front of 80,000
what could be
crazy fans.
What kind of a match would be? TLC, you know?
No, for me, just to have a title match, yeah.
Title match.
If they want to make it special and add different
bring it on.
Yeah. I got ideas, but I gotta keep it for myself, and I gotta keep it for my next meeting with Vince, because I don't want to give them away and they're gonna use it with someone else.
Keep them as a surprise in store for the viewers.
But I got a good idea. I'll come up with it. I'll tell you one day.
Why do you think it'll be a good idea?
Because
for you to take on a match in
I have a different type of match that was never done before.
Okay.
That I would like to do, and it's a different name. It was never used before, and it's something that goes with my story. You know, it's.
Would it be good for the fans' advantage, or your advantage, or let's say the promoter's advantage?
You know what? It's funny that you asked me this question, because it's gonna be a win-win-win situation.
You see, that's
good for the fans, good for the promoter, and good for myself. When everybody wins, you can't ask for any better than that.